guys, we are back with the fourth and final round. We are bringing you a bit of an interesting one. Sadly, we couldn't bring you sort of top table because, well, they've been on already tonight.
Who is top table, actually?
I think it's Connor and
Preston?
Reese.
Ooh, the Preston train's been stopped.
Yeah, don't quote me on that one. But we're bringing you Ash on 4-color Soiree on the right and Gareth with his Firelight and Cadets on the left. So this should be a good one.
I love Gareth's Cadets deck, man. Every time we get this on stream, I always smile.
Yes,
it's awesome.
Sadly, no Opus 23 cards in there yet. He hasn't had time to update it, but I think it can only get better with them. So.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah. There's definitely some tasty stuff they can be adding. But this ace, the 4CP ace, that is the linchpin of this deck, I think is fantastic. It's great seeing that card get a bit of spotlight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ash running all sorts of EX bursts in there.
Well, I mean, it is Soiree. Like, it does tend to fit in a few. I wonder if he's playing a new FRIMELDA in this. I really like that card.
Could well be, yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. And Luna Freya, I'm assuming, will also be a fantastic addition to this deck because, like you said, you've got a ton of EX bursts. Looks like I can see a Shinju and Alexa in there. I can't see any Earth CP. We've got double Vesvia and something.
Should be able to pull some Earth off the top, though.
Hopefully. I mean, if not, you can just get rid of some Vesvias and go dig and hit a Luna Freya and hope you hit Amber. That'd be tasty.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Gareth going for the Mew. Grabbing a Kyon. Or Quan, sorry, I should say.
Yeah.
Quan is plenty.
Oh, you're not going to go, one sheet is plenty.
Nah,
good.
Absolutely not.
But
just Quan lighting backup is plenty.
This does mean that Gareth will be colour fixed from really early on.
Yeah, he's having a think now. Is that a Sice he's lining up to discard from his hand? I'm doing a Streamerline.
Yeah, it's not quite seeing it. No. But it's going to be a hard card to discard. Yeah,
it looks like he's Gareth not happy with the lightning cards in his hand being discarded. Wants to keep holding them for later, so going to be passing turn.
One of them's Queen as well. Yeah, that's also really hard.
So he hits the CP in the form of Kusa.
Yeah, and then he allows him to pay for the
Shinju Alexa.
Yeah, let him pay with Alexa with some water CP. That's really nice.
That is tasty. And now he can still do the Luna Freya next turn
just
off
for
2
cheaper.
backups.
Yeah. Well, here we go. We are up to the 3 backups. We finally get rid of... Is that the old school Cease, actually?
I think that is old school size, yeah.
So, we're on 3 backups to 2 at the moment.
I will draw for Ash. He's drawn the Ember anyway.
So let's just go searching the Elvis.
Yeah, Ember, Elvis, but then do you hold the Elvis?
Oh yeah, probably hold the Elvis. Like,
no, as a threat.
No point in sort of playing it for nothing either. As much as you want your colours to be online, I just don't think we need to go that far.
Would you go for the Madame Adele here, and then go Madame Adele into Vessi? No, he is going for the Elvis.
Keep the backups online. I suppose this is nice because if we do see the Queen get played, at least we can, in theory, destroy it. So can't see too much of Gareth's hand. I think I can see a Queen. Yeah. Is that at the top? Queen, a new newer size, and also I think a King, the one you can discard a Cadet to play for free. So
having a think here. So what we might want to do. Got plenty of cards to play with, and so. Is he running old? It's not got any new stuff in even his Limit Break deck, so it's an old Limit Break deck, do we think?
Good question. I'm not sure, because in theory it's easier to slot in some LBs that from the new things, maybe like some Vincent or probably. I mean
he'll still have access to the cloud, but I don't know how useful that will be in this matchup. I think the only thing you're really going to be using that cloud for is the dual color Zidane.
Yeah. So we're going to play Trey, though, to get back the Queen.
Double Queen.
In theory, Gareth could also be playing the new Edge. I'm not sure if he is or not. But again, though, against Soiree, I'm not sure how relevant that'll be. You might be able to take out the man with Dell on the attack.
Because it shoots for 7k, right? Yeah. It's not. It needs to be like a power reduction to try and get around the Madame Adele, which it won't be.
Yeah, unless you like party attack once or something. It's a strange one, but again, Gareth got to be very careful about what he plays because he knows he's facing an Elvis.
I think you've got to try and play him like something that is going to get you some sort of value.
Yeah.
I think the Queen's a good shout because you'll at least get value. It has haste. You can attack.
That's why and he hits a Toto as damage
I'm
1.
happy to see that go there, that's for sure.
But I'm surprised that we did the trade to get the Queen back, because in theory we could have played the Queen, attacked, got the damage, she plays the Albus, and then we just played the trade to get it back anyway.
Yes.
But, you know?
That is true. Maybe Gareth was just keen just to get
his backups
down as quickly as possible. So here comes the Albus.
Massive 12k.
You might say overkill.
I mean, overkill is underrated in my opinion.
Yeah. Let them know.
As a man that once dealt, I think it was 26k damage.
Really? Is that the maximum? Is that every single one?
Oh, I mean, no. I mean, this was using Sophie in a monk's deck. But,
yeah.
Right,
yeah.
So.
So I think if you had it's 3k per Soiree member. Is that right?
And sorry, no, it wasn't Sophie. I mean, it was the 2-drop backup that does 3k for each monk.
Yes. So 3k per Soiree member.
It's not an easy. Like the fact that it's an EX burst on a 2-drop as well is just nuts.
Well, this is why the Soiree list was so potent when it first came out. Is that a lot of it's just generic cards have EX burst. You know, the Amber, which is your linchpin. Like, can you imagine if like any other 4CP backup searcher had EX burst? Imagine if Emina had an EX burst.
I think you'd probably cream your panties, but
I'm getting quite close just thinking about it. That sexy librarian is
I mean she's
certainly doing bits for ice at the moment, I'll tell you.
Absolutely.
Sure.
She if she was in the X-Burst, I think everyone probably would have raged. So I mean, don't get me wrong.
But if she's in the X-Burst, then Nostalgia needs to be an X-Burst and all the others needs to be an X-Burst. That's why I was so surprised back in the day that Amber was. It was So we're going for the Adele into the Vesvia.
Oh, we got that Amatis, I think.
Surely.
Yeah, there we go. Boom. We're not targeting the
this is the way that you get around this. Now I wonder if Ash just going to go. He's going to go again. Well, he had double Adele.
I mean, he made him pay for it though, so we're one Madame Adele down.
Yeah, that's very true. Going to go for the Merrill, you're going to get the kill.
To be fair, Ixion as a damage as well isn't terrible because it's not going to be likely used against this deck.
Yeah, Gareth won't be sad to see Ixion go because it's not a card that's going to be doing too much work for him in this matchup.
No, exactly that. Again, though, I mean, we are stripping a lot of the X's out of Ash's deck already. We've lost the 6-drop Lev, we've lost the Kusith, and now a Vesvia again. But not quite set up on colours either is Ash. So he needs to see a Tyro or a Shantato.
Shantato, yeah. Or I wonder how many Shantato he's running as well, because we've now seen one go into damage. Like, is he running a second copy? And if so, that could be anywhere in his deck right now.
I mean, the second is most Earth decks, or decks with Earth, usually run 2, right? But even still, you've got nothing to play it against either of you, so you don't want it. I think we're just hoping to see a Tyro.
So I think Gareth's trying to work out what order he needs to kill things. So you need to kill the Madame Adele first.
Yes, but you can target it with summons.
Exactly. I was about to say we need to be very cautious though, because that Lexa will be protecting Madame Adele from summons.
I'm not sure again what we're looking at on potentially LB for Gareth here. Hoping there's some slight updates.
Yeah, but looks like Ash is letting Gareth know as well that the Madame Adele will be protected from summons. So Gareth is pocketing any Odins in hand.
I think, though, the Machina we have in the backup line there might do the job.
I think it shoots for 7k.
Oh, God, yeah, that's unfortunate.
So not quite enough.
So very Borat of you there.
Yeah, not enough. This is my sister. She lives in Cage. Alright, I'm trying to work out whose turn it is. It's Gareth's turn, isn't it? He's trying to decide what to do with his 2 cards.
I mean, he's bound to be able to play something. I guess he's just stuck on what he wants to play here. Because...
I've just seen Ash has got a Frimelda lurking in his hand.
Oh, so we
pop that bad boy.
Confirmed Frimelda in a 4-colour deck. He will be on 4 colours if that Meld sticks around as well.
But the only thing is, the Frimelda is water, isn't it?
Well, yeah, so it would count itself. So we're going with...
he needs to discard from hand, though.
Oh, of course, yeah, so he won't be able to play it yet.
Well, unless he's got water in hand. So it looks like Gareth is just going to go for the Kalia Cheval and grab an Egito Cadet.
This one.
That is the one.
Nailed it. I mean, it's stripping an unnecessary backup out of deck.
Yeah. Increasing those EX bursts.
Yeah. I will be
really looking forward to next week, I think, where Gareth will be hopefully have updated this deck.
Yeah.
You know, we potentially see the new Chad King.
Ooh, nice.
With the chin,
Yeah.
you know. I'm not sure.
There was some cool cadets, that's for sure.
The problem is, though, is that we got a new queen. That new queen, I don't think is as good as the one that Gareth's using in this deck.
I really like that queen that catches people out. It's caught me out on stream before as well. Like it is tough to deal with.
Yeah.
Because once it's attacking, it can't be targeted.
Exactly. And the fact it's also got auto haste, so it'll be interesting to see what Gareth decides to go with. But looks like Gareth is going to accept going to damage 3 here. I just hope we don't see a Zidane out of Ash now, otherwise Gareth could be in trouble.
That would be a real... TCB.
Oh, I think I willed it into...
Bang! There it is.
I'm sorry, Gareth, that might be my fault. My bad.
I think I can keep it. Keep it.
Yeah, it's only going to be an Amat.
You've got a Mist Dragon in hand.
Yeah, you're only going to get an Amat back.
I think you just let him keep the terror because you got a Misty Boy in hand.
Well, it doesn't matter now. Goodbye, Estinian.
That is going, that's for sure. And then here comes the damage.
Oh, and
Vayne.
That is a sort of a tech card for Gareth.
Yeah. But Vayne actually would have been helpful because it would have.
Yeah.
You can kill the Zidane with this.
Yeah. Well, I suppose you would have been able to kill the Madam as well. So.
Lexa protects from being targeted by summons, right?
Yeah, but Vayne isn't a summon.
No, the Odin. He's Odin.
Oh, the Odin. Yeah.
He's her Odin. I mean.
So yeah, you have to kill the Zidane.
I mean, yeah, you kill the Zidane here, surely.
You can't kill the Merald either because of the. Are we not triggering it? You've got to kill the Zidane here.
Yeah, I think he's just thinking. Yeah, Zidane's getting moved.
No, you need to go stop them.
Merald
That can't be
can't
done.
be broken,
No,
right?
no. They must be dealt damage and they take no damage. So yeah, that Merald cannot be targeted or cannot be broken because of the Madam Adele. Must be dealt damage. That damage becomes 0. So you have to. Just a bit of discussion over there. Can't quite make out what they're saying, but there it is for you. Basically, if this character is dealt damage by abilities become 0, this character cannot be broken by opponents' summons or abilities that don't deal damage. So yeah, looks like we were able to catch that quickly enough.
So there was just some confusion from the players there. We have let them take it back and change it because Gareth did check with Ash if he could kill the Merald, and Ash thought he could.
No.
So I've let them take it back and change the target to the Zidane.
Well, they would have to anyway because it's an illegal target. So.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not a legal target. It can be chosen, it just can't be broken.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's not a legal target. Like, you can target it just can't be broken.
Fair. Well. That is the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm very surprised. Like you don't care if the Merald sticks around though. You don't want another one being played, you know. So
well, I think he figured that he couldn't target the Adele, and I think the Zidane. He also felt like if I kill that just is going to come back as well. And maybe he was more worried about it. So this is Jack. This is the one that when it deals damage, deals double damage.
And that's to a player as well.
To a character.
This guy with his spiky little fringe.
I quite like the Pixelogia.
Yeah, that kind of chibi art, right?
It's quite cute. Thing is, Ash is sat on a Kusith in hand. So I feel like the second Gareth goes to end step, Ash is going to Kusith back that Zidane.
Yeah.
He's going to come straight.
So yeah, we're just checking again. Cannot be targeted by summons. Abilities are good.
Abilities are all Gucci. I wonder if we're going to trade. That's about okay. No, he's size 2, 3. So he's going to reduce power by 8,000. That is going to do the job.
That is the right one, right?
Oh no, it's not reduced power.
Yeah, it's just straight break.
Break. My bad. I'm getting my cadets mixed up. It was the old size that used to reduce power, wasn't it?
That was only on attack, but I think it also got like the S to cancel autos, which was quite nice.
Has that Jack got haste?
No, it does not.
Wait, why is that Jack attack?
Quan maybe gave a haste.
You did Quan for haste before he played the size.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So double damage, putting Ash on 4 now, back to even kill on both sides. And he hit an Amat and a wall. That's pretty big hits.
Yeah.
There is nothing else now.
I'm surprised we didn't Q-Sith at the end of Gareth's turn there.
Yeah, he had the 2 CP open for it.
We definitely could have grab back that Zidane to play that. I mean, we got more than enough cards in hand to deal with this anyway, so we could still do the Kusith Zidane if we wanted.
Yeah, it just seems like a waste of CP to do it now, though. But maybe he was just hoping to see something better on the Experts, perhaps.
Maybe.
But again...
Or maybe he's thinking about doing Kusith on the Madame Adele.
Yeah. But again, though, Cadets showing they hold up here against things like 4-colour wall and Soiree.
I did think Soiree was starting to pull away, but Gareth has done a good job of getting things back in line. Yeah. So,
wow, okay.
Here's the FRIMELDA.
I'm surprised that he got rid of the Thordan and not go into colour, but...
Well, I think he didn't have the water CP.
Well, he did. He would have discarded the FRIMELDA. He could have just searched another one.
Oh, you suppose he didn't just play the Thordan?
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, because now he's not got his colours for Warrior of Light. But again, though, I love this FRIMELDA.
We don't need the colours for Warrior of Light if you're just going to play it off the FRIMELDA.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. But there she is. Basically, enter combat, can play it forward, or minus 2k for each element you control.
Stunning. Full art as well for Ash.
Wow, we're gonna take out the Ash with it. The Jack, sorry.
Well, we got plenty of cards to play with in hand.
Well, Mel's going in. We're going to take the damage by the looks of things. The Mel is targetable. Well, it is targetable anyway, but is now killable by anything that might be in the Experts. Oh,
Brynhilda, not quite enough.
No, I mean...
You could finish off... Do you Brynhilda the FRIMELDA and then ping your Machina to get rid of it?
I think so. Like, you're going to get a draw from it anyway, but it does mean sacrificing the card.
Because you'll get the card back. No, Gareth is going to let it.
I think it's because if he had 3 fire backups instead of 3 lightning, maybe he would have gone for that.
Yeah, maybe. Does make things a little bit more clunky.
The problem is, though, Gareth is now on sort of top deck and he hasn't had any sort of hand strength in a while. And that FRIMELDA is going to prove very tricky the longer it stays out.
For sure. I didn't quite see what he drew. It looks like he has drawn something, but there's an Amat there.
Amat, not useful. Well, at least not now.
But I guess you can Amat the FRIMELDA next turn, so it gives you an answer to that at least next time round.
You need something to deal with the Merrill, but again, do you want to play another Merrill out?
Just having a think about this.
Again, not sure. Like, probably nothing in his LB that helps him here either.
Yeah, Cloud just hits all the wrong numbers for this deck, for this matchup.
That Jack going was probably pretty big. Oh, wow, are we going in?
Yeah.
Yeah, booster up with the...
And then looks like he'll be misdragon to protect. So dull and doesn't take any damage.
Yeah, that's it.
The Quan, can you just check, is it buff by 1k or 2k?
I don't think it was the Quan he used, to be honest. But
it was the Quan he used, yeah.
Is it this Quan? Nope.
No.
Try again.
Just check. Because if it only buffs by 1k, then...
this one? Yeah.
No, it's 2k, fine. Because if it only by 1k, then I think the Sice would die, but it doesn't, it is 2k and it survives.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Gareth in a tricky position now. I genuinely think he has to sit on the Amat until, to stop that FRIMELDA.
Problem is, any sort of haste from Ash and you're dead. And we know he's got the Kusith.
Yeah, he's got Zidane, he's got Wall, But again, though, Ash could kind of go all in on the FRIMELDA to try and play the Wall, and then Gareth could pull the rug out from under him.
Yeah. I wonder if we probably should have tapped ourselves slightly differently as well. Because, we may have a fire card in hand, but if we tapped the lightning back and we left the fire up, we would have enough to Machina using the tray to pay for the 1 CP for Machina, and then you've got the Miyu open as your fire CP so that you can play Amaterasu, so then you can Amaterasu the FRIMELDA and you can Machina the Zidane.
Yeah, but the Machina's not going to kill anything though, right?
The kill is just 7k, it kills Zidane.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, we still got that option available to us, unless we, as you say, have the fire CP in hand as well, but we can't see what he's got. He has passed turn. I think it all comes down to this now. How eager is Ash like looking at that finish line. Does he think he has it here? Do a 6 CP Leviathan in. That would have been really nasty to hit on the EX burst. Again, though, what we got? We have got 4 elements on the field, so the FRIMELDA is live.
So he's having a bit of a think now. I mean, I'm sure we still have the Q-Sith. So we can Q-Sith Zidane. And then
we're going to attempt to go to combat. He's swept the rug from under him. There's that
Straight in
Amat.
with the Amaterasu.
Oh, Ash has gone a bit too soon.
And then Merrill coming in. Hitting a Brynhilda. Dealing 5k. Not going to be enough.
Not enough yet. Does Gareth have a follower? I don't think he does, though. Not with 1 card in hand. Gareth, I'm not seen his ace yet, which could, not to say, not to be the pun guy here, but it could be the ace in the hole.
For sure. We're going to hit an arc. Let's see what we flip.
Double Mist Dragon.
Oh, and an arc. Okay, we'll hit the Warrior of Light, so we can grab the wall.
Yeah. Can't play the wall, though. So he still needs that water backup in the back line, and he just doesn't have it.
I wonder if we even Q-Sith into a Madame Adele, get a Vesvia, and just try and build as big a board as you possibly can to threaten lethal next turn.
Yeah, and it wouldn't take a lot. As you say, just a Madame Adele and a Vesvia on her own would do it, Just 4 forwards is almost insurmountable. But Gareth, using that Amat to great effect, survives the turn. Ash still has a bit of a hand here.
We've hit Irvine. That is tasty.
But the problem is it's going to leave him still pretty vulnerable. And without the threat of lethal on board, Ash can quite easily sidestep and take a couple damage.
For sure. And it just takes 1 Elvis EX and just ruin your day. So
Now,
we've got a sync there.
And we kind of need to deal with the Act before that power buff gets online as well. We could take it out easily with the Machina.
Yeah.
That might help. Yeah, that might help here.
So I wonder if we're thinking about, we could... Thing is, we are at damage 6. We need to be really careful about what we do here, what we attack with, because, we are on a tight rope.
Yeah, exactly that.
So, yeah, taking the time here, understandably so, because this is crunch time. Yeah, we're definitely coming to the end game here. I'm just going to pop my head up and see how long we got left on the timer. We've still got 8 minutes left on the timer, so plenty of time to play with.
So that we're not going to time on this
I'll
one.
be very surprised if we go to time on this one.
Gareth also does need to be very careful. We mentioned it already. The Soiree EX burst count is pretty high.
Yeah.
So, he could, in theory, run into another Elvis. We haven't seen the second or third yet.
I don't think we've seen either player even touch the limit break decks.
No. Again, though, I'm wondering what Gareth would have as his options here. Again, like an edge, if he's got it, could be all right. We could take out on the attack with the Irvin if we can afford both.
Yeah, well, you'd be able to kill the Arc at least with the Size. You can attack with the Size and kill the Arc.
Yeah. So he's got Irvin.
It looks like a Brynhilda, Sync, Irvine, and then one other unknown card. So looks like we're going into combat.
We're Q-Sithing now. And we're getting back a FRIMELDA. Surprisingly, she didn't go with the Zidane.
Oh, it was a pass of the turn.
Wow.
So end of turn, he's just gone for the Q-Sith.
So what has Gareth got in his hand here? He needs to be very careful, because if he's thinking of using the Machina effect, he needs to do it before the colour forwards enter field, because otherwise they're going to be too big.
So I feel like we're going to see a FRIMELDA into Warrior of Light, and I think...
Unless he's got another Amat.
It could be Amat, actually, rather than Brynhilda. It could have been Amat that I saw.
Again, though,
then, you just attack with the Merrill first.
Yeah, exactly that. He's got to be very careful. No, we're going into combat. He is attacking with Merrill first. What has Gareth got?
Taking the block.
He can buff by 2, don't forget.
Yeah. But then Ash can also buff by 1.
He can. To clear block.
It's
We're
going
gonna bring
It
Hilda.
was a Brynhilda.
Okay. He's going to try and draw. Is he going to try and Machina to get rid of the...
And the Scythe hasn't got first strike, does it? And the Scythe dies, yes.
yeah.
And Arc is coming in.
So we need to Machina now, or we need to have something in hand. I think we're going for it. 7k is enough. Unless he's got a Mist Dragon. But we did see 2 go to the bottom. Yeah, that.
I assume this is Machina now.
Yeah, this Alexa does nothing to help out the axe. So there we go. Machina does the job, deals 7k. Gareth holding on by a thread. Maybe he got that from FRIMELDA back, Ash, and he didn't have the water CP to play it.
Yeah, I wonder if that was the case. Or the only water CP he had was Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
He was hoping to keep hold of that.
Oh no, he did! Oh, we're finally getting the colour fix in now. Is this the time for Gareth to strike? Will he have the CP and forwards to do it?
So he needs to. The thing is, he needs to do 3 points damage. He can threaten 2 because he can play. He can play a forward.
Yep.
Give it haste with Quan while it's his only forward.
Yep.
And then play the Irvine, but there's still only 2 points of damage.
Well,
And now Ash is threatening next turn to go Warrior of Light
and Zidane.
into Zidane into FRIMELDA.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well.
If there was a time, Gareth, it is now.
Believe in the heart of the cards. Has Ash got this? Or again, we've not seen an ace. If we could see an ace, we could be looking at a different game entirely.
Definitely. Ace would be game changer. I mean, Gareth's obviously happy with what he's pulled because he's gone straight into mapping out his turn. So he feel like he's got an answer of some shape or description here.
Is it enough though? Because again, we could put, as you say, we can put Ash to 6, but unless we've got that final dagger, and again, we know he's got Warrior of Light, and it's potential that there is an Amat floating around somewhere. We've only seen one. Gareth would have really liked, I think, Ash to have been on 5 damage here, just to at least threaten a little bit more.
For sure. For sure.
Come on, Gav, show us what you got. Show us what you've got.
Show what you got. Show me what you got. He's got a same plan, so he's got 2 very distinct piles. 3 piles of 2.
Yeah.
I am, and he's lined up 2 backups. So I wonder if he's definitely got an ace. I feel like he's got the ace. We haven't seen it.
Bound to have ace now, but there's like demon and
something else.
Is there anything with haste? There's nothing with haste other than
the only thing with haste
Mont, right?
Is Mont Leonis,
which doesn't help us. Why are we playing out a cloud here?
Right. Okay. Giving it haste. Has he got Queen and Irvine?
Maybe.
Because if he's got Queen and Irvine, this could be it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it does turn off the haste.
He's got a pay.
Yeah, so so it no longer has haste. Oh,
so that puts a spanner in the works. So I wonder if Gareth had Queen and Irvine and was lining up the dub.
Yeah, it feels like it, doesn't it? Can't quite make it out.
We know he has got the Irvine. Problem is this.
It felt committed, didn't it? It felt it was like all or nothing here.
Well, it had to be because I don't think we got an answer for Zidane. No. We know he's got it. He searched off the Tyro, so.
Yes, he can.
So I'm assuming he's let the Quan resolve.
He's right. Actually, there is no window to coop there because he would have had to have given it haste. Otherwise, it still keeps haste, and Gav hasn't done anything else yet.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'll double check. Yeah. It may be that Gareth went to
combat.
Combat.
Double check with him. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out there. Xeno Fantasy because that's a very good point actually. Because if he did it beforehand on the stack, then obviously he's still going to have the haste. So. Yeah. Yeah, Jacko giving him the business. Problem is that Ash did draw that card, so we just need to be careful of that one. Just time to put the card back, you drew. Yeah, because again, Jacko was on the way back over, but Ash did not put the card back that he drew. So yeah, can't let him have that extra advantage as well. Good catch this in Fantasy, thank you for that. Keeping it on the up and up. So it looks like Gareth is now going back to plan A.
Yeah, so he did have the queen. So yeah.
So now we're still not going to threaten lethal here because we do know he's got the kook.
Yeah. So now is the window. So yeah, good pick up in chat there, I think.
Now,
Fish and I caught napping on the job.
Well, you know, we're old and our eyesight's decrepit.
I think we were too busy mapping out, trying to work out what Gareth had in hand that we didn't even think about turn structure.
Again, though, as we're going to see that kook now. Well, hold up, you got to cast the kook first.
And now he has the kook.
Yeah, now we do it on the Irvin as well. So.
Yeah.
Which still doesn't really matter. It is one less big body though. Like you would have preferred the Cloud to lose.
Oh yeah.
Are we gonna commit to the attacks if we're Gareth?
Surely you have to, right?
I mean, if you do and you hit any experts, you're gonna be devastated. But Queen going in first, she can't be targeted now. We do hit an EX, but it is only a coup set, so never punished. But
I mean, would you even grab here with Ash? Because you've got everything you need already in your hand.
Some sort of water CP just in case, I would surmise, you know. There was a mention there from Gareth about SFX, but
yeah, he would need access to an Irvine and a Lightning CP, for which Gareth is currently repping Jazz Hands, so we know he has neither of those two things. So Ash grabbing the Arc, then shuffling his break zone. We've all been there.
Yeah. Are we going to go in with the Cloud as well, Gareth, or are you just going to sit?
Tiebreakers. But maybe so much stuff has gone on. Maybe he's forgotten that Zidane's in Ash's hand.
Yeah, perhaps.
But the North remembers.
But again, though, like you have to play out all your forwards. If Ash has any way of just playing Zidane had cast style, even if he is going to be untapping, then Gareth will likely rue the day Zidane was ever put back to Ash's hands.
Amen. I mean, he hit, even after all that, he hit the Kusid anyway. Well, the Zidane never went back to his hand. He searched off the Tyro.
Yeah, very true. I mean, now we're just playing with our food if we're Ash, because you don't need the wall either.
We all know it's there. Stop teasing us.
No, we're going with the FRIMELDA. Stop playing with your food, Ash. Get it over with.
And there's 4 players killing me. And there's the Zidane.
Yeah,
obviously nothing in hand. FRIMELDA's going to reduce the Cloud.
Overkill.
And then
just
Zidane
attack with Zidane.
Just goes in.
Attack with Zidane.
Can't be blocked.
Boom. No, can't be blocked. Can't be blocked. 3 or more. There it is.
Aye.
Oh, Ash.
There it is. That's the game.
Taking that win there. Right, let's flick it back over to us. Oh, what a night of games. Yeah,
it's been absolutely fantastic. So we've had some humdingers, as we like to call them here on the channel.
Like absolute slobber knockers. Which, I'm glad we got to see Mono Earth versus Mono Water. But that Chaos
expect
deck.
to see those decks on the weekend. As you see that Chaos deck, that will be ripe and rampant over Materia Cup.
exactly that. But guys, again, thank you for tuning us here at Fight Night on Thursday nights here from Firestorm Games. Please,
will you beat the Materia Cup on the weekends? No, me neither. But if you, as I was saying earlier, if you see any of the Cymru Cactuars, say hello, give us a shout out. We love to chat to you guys out in the community. Thanks for tuning in, for those that did tune in tonight. And if you're listening to us on YouTube, then thanks for tuning in on YouTube.
Yeah, and don't forget to give us a share, like, and subscribe. And check out our affiliate link with Firestorm Games here in Cardiff on our socials at cymrucactuars.com.
We go again next week, baby.
Yeah, catch you all then. See you guys.
See ya.